we're back home now. So we did some yard selling. It was actually yesterday. By the time we got done, it was a long day. It was hot. I didn't really feel like shooting the outro, I guess you could say, to this video. It is the next day, but I do have everything out, and we're just going to go over what I picked up, and you probably saw the majority of it on the film, but we're going to kind of go over some things, maybe talk about some pricing, and I've got a bunch of other stuff to actually show you because I end up running to a couple thrift stores today. Picked up a few more things. Flip you guys around. And we'll start out with, just don't go in any kind of order of when and what I bought. We'll just kind of go through it here. Alright, one of the last sales, we picked up this Norelco shaver. It's a 3-prong, it's actually a cordless shaver. It's just got a charger for it. We just sold a 2-prong vintage one. I think they were only asking like $2 for this, so we decided to pick it up. All right, so I picked up this ceiling fan light control. It's brand new. It's never been opened. It was only 75 cents. All right, another yard sale. Picked up this, the American Queen. It's a Katharine Hepburn and Humphrey Bogart. I looked up, so everything's in here, but I looked up comps. I couldn't find really anything on this actual collector's limited set, but I found stuff on this book, and the book itself was selling for, I want to say $29.99. I'm not sure as far as everything else because there's it's always a movie that they were in called The African Queen. So it's got the book, looks like stills from the movie. Like you just, screenshots. And I think it talks a little bit about each of the scenes. I just thought it was really neat. I think it was only $5 for this whole thing. And then it's got a copy of the screen adaptation for the movie. And then it's got the actual VHS in there. And it looks like it's been opened, but it's the right movie. So neat little kit there. So yeah, I'm not sure what to actually put that up at. If you know, hit me up. Drop me a comment. Trying to get this back all in there. At that same sale, I also picked up this camera. This isn't really a big one, but she was only asking $2 for this. It's all in there, and it's got a nice little case to it. Picked up this. So I haven't really done any perfume. I think this might actually be the first perfume we picked up. But this was a Taylor Swift brand new bottle of her perfume. We paid 75 cents for it. I think, if I remember right, I'm trying to go off memory here because I tried to look most of this stuff up. That perfume goes for right around $35. Micah found that. That was a good find there. Picked up some video games. This was actually, I stopped at a vendor mart and I picked up a couple video games. I went in there to pick up some records because the guy had some nice records that weren't too crazy expensive, and he had a bunch of stuff. I thought it was just a record shop, but it ended up being a vendor mart, and so I picked up this Tony Hawk's Underground. It was $1.99, and Minecraft Xbox 360, again $1.99. I know these go for like $20, and I think the Tony Hawk goes for $15. So that wasn't a bad pickup, but I didn't have that on film. That was just a random stop that we did. Gran Turismo, Star Hero 2, 007, SOCOM 2, Black, the Call of Duty, and the Grand Theft Auto. Those were all $0.25 each. Some of those have pretty good value, like this one, and the Black, and Call of Duty. I think SOCOM might have a little value, but anyways, some of those are just going to be throw in for a PS2 if I get one in the future. And then another yard sale. She was asking $5 a piece for these. They're not that great of games, but we ended up buying a floating black shelf. You can see that in the video. She only has $5, so it was $25, and I offered her $20 for everything, and she took it. So, it made the games like $4 a piece in the shelf. So yeah, not a crazy good pickup, but I still think I'll double my money on most of those games, or a couple of those games at least. All right, I picked up these 2 book series. Only issue is the first 2 are missing the actual covers. You can find these at like a Goodwill, for $1 or whatever. This one I didn't realize it until after we bought it because I saw them both there for $5 and I thought they were complete from just staring at it, and so you got to pay attention. But it's missing book 2, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to find book 2 in this series. So yeah, I'll just keep looking, see if I can find book 2. If not, I might just list it as is and see if I can get like 25 bucks or something for it. But again, only paid $5 for that. This Garmin GPS, I've had some pretty good luck with Garmin, and this one had a cool little weighted thing, so you can just set it right on your dashboard. They're asking $5 for that and $1 for this. This is a coffee grinder. Nice one too, you know, it's got the lid there, put everything in there, and then you have your settings. And so yeah, pretty nice coffee grinder there. And I picked up, come over here, try and get it in there, this jacket. I kind of saw this as we were about to leave, but it's a U.S. Air Force jacket. So $5 for that, $5 for that, $1 for the grinder. I asked her to just take 10 for everything. She said, yeah. All right, another yard sale. I picked up this book. I like history stuff, and especially stuff about military. And I just thought this was really cool. And the lady who we got this from, her uncle is actually in this book. So I'm not sure why she was actually selling it. And then the same with this Abraham Lincoln Extraordinary Era book. Couple bucks for that. And yeah, I just thought that was cool. We also got, I forgot I had these in the backpack, these Ford Dole, they're patches and then they're Nixon pins, and these are original Nixon pins from when he was running for president. I have no idea there's any kind of market or value or anything to these, but for $1, I like finding things like this history-wise, and especially if it's cheap, I'll usually buy it. One of the next yard sales we went to, but all right, this Calamar camera. She didn't have a price on this. This was another yard sale. She said she never used it, so it's pretty much brand new. I mean, it's an old camera. All right, so we can take this out of here. It's this Yashica? I have no idea how to pronounce that. I don't know. I mean, it looks a little banged up. She said, like I said, she's never used it, but it's got other accessories in there. I think that's just the box for the lens. Maybe a bag for the lens. It's got the original booklet. It's got a nice bag. I don't even know what's all in there. But anyways, I want to show you the camera. I don't know. So I had this camera and these VHS tapes. These are all brand new sealed. They're all just blank tapes. And then Tremors, one of my favorite movies as a kid. So I picked up 4 of those, the camera, and I asked if she'd take 25 for everything. This was all over the place, so I'm gonna have to really do some digging to find out what I could get for it, with a bag, a box, you know, almost new camera. So I think that one will pay off. Next yard sale, or one of the other yard sales I went to, the guy had all these empty glass cases. This one is, what is it, Maui Jim. He had a few of these. They're all the same. 2, 3, maybe that was it. He had 3 of those. He had this Rudy, Native. This is an Eddie Bauer case. Randy Jackson. Okay. Anyways, they were $1 a piece, so I ended up just picking up all of them. 0 titanium. At that same yard sale, we picked up these shoes. And I'm starting to get into shoes a little bit. This guy had some feet. I think these are 13s, but he had these New Balances. What are they? All-terrain. Bottoms look good. The shoes are clean. He said he wanted $2 a piece, so I picked up those ones and these Timberlands. And these ones have a little bit of scuff on the toes, but again, they're 13s. But the bottoms are fantastic shape. You know, there's a little wear in the heel. So I was looking at them, and because of the shape they're in, I'm thinking 30 to 40 for the Timberlands and probably like 30, 35 for the New Balance. So I picked up these Seahawk gloves, or 12th man. They're brand new. I think they were like $1 or 50 cents. Yeah, this is Seattle on them. XXL Minnie Mouse shirt. No clue. I'll have to look up comps for that one too. Again, I have some pretty good luck with Disney, Mickey, Looney Tunes stuff, so anytime I can find shirts or anything for cheap, I try to pick them up. We went to this estate sale. It's the first time I've ever been to an estate sale that was in like a brand new house, so I'm like, well, I gotta go in there. I'm not usually big fans of estate sales, and it was pretty cool. I had some neat stuff. Micah got a huge old plant, and then I picked up this Sony DVD cassette player, $10, but it had the remote, and they had it all plugged in and running, so I knew it worked. I've got a bunch of blank recording tapes, just like you saw the ones I picked up before. I'll bundle some of those in here with them. I also have the audio video cables. I'll throw those in there with that and make a bundle. Another yard sale. And I picked up this phone. She had a note on there, and I don't know if she took it off. Yeah, it says, "To your cell." So she said that this phone will actually link to your cell phone. Asking 10, and she said she'd take 8, but it's got the main base and 5 handsets, headsets, whatever, with it. So I think $8 wasn't bad. And then just happened to go to the next yard sale, and they were selling this one, and it's I can't even pronounce those. Uniden, whatever. But it's a 3 cordless phone with answering machine, and they were only asking $3. So again, pick that up. Not sure, but probably like $20-$30 maybe for that. I could be wrong. I didn't even look it up, and I haven't sold too many of the handsets, phones, whatever. So we'll see on that. And then I picked up, and I said I wasn't going to do it. It was funny. Micah laughed at me because I go, I can't really pick up any more printers, and I'll show you real quick. I've got this printer, and this printer that I'm still trying to sell. Plus, I've got, you can see back there, that big old boy I picked up a while back, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to sell that or not. It works, everything. It's a monster, though. But I've had such good luck selling printers, used, new, whatever printers, that I have the hardest time passing them up if they have really good value. So anyways, I told her I wasn't going to pick up anymore, and then this bad boy came along. They were asking $15, and they said it's got Works new package of ink. $15. I was like, and it's in the box. Couldn't pass it up, y'all. I just couldn't do it. And she laughed. I think it might even be in the video. She goes, I thought you were going to buy any more printers. So that's everything from the yard sale, and I'll show you what I picked up today. All right, I had to switch tables over here. I picked up this SV2000 DVD VCR combo. Had the remote, had this little TV adapter thing to it. $9.99. Comps on this were $69. And again, I will throw in a cord and a couple blank VHS tapes. And she picked up this mini crock pot, $3.99. I have no idea. I don't know if she picked this up for herself or we're gonna sell it, but I'm gonna check comps on it for sure. Then picked up this brand new F14A Tomcat. It's a big guy. Yeah, I paid $6 for it, and I think they sell right around $20 for those. Picked up these keyboards. They're all new, in the wrapper, everything. They were $3.99 each. We just picked up 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, and then I picked up a couple these T-ball bats. This was $2.99. It's a Rawlings Raptor. This one was $4.99, but it was purple. And purple was half off, and it's also a Rawlings Fuel. Picked up a bunch of DVDs. So we were leaving this thrift store, and the guy said, oh, well, the DVDs today are only $1. So we went back and did some scanning, and most of these sell for right around $10. So Purgatory. Except for these Hip Hop Abs. We found 3 of these. So Hip Hop Abs are all the Beachbody. I know there's an issue with listing Beachbody sometime, so I'll kind of look into that. But I think they had comps for all 3 of those, $30. Again, yoga. I think those were like $10. Dance It Off Ballroom. I think about $10. Hurricane on the Bayou. She said she scanned it and showed $10. Billy Blank's Tybo, 3 workouts on 2 DVDs. See the 2 DVDs in there. Again, paid $1 for that, and I think that was like 10 to 15. And then I found this, and Short Circuit. Again, one of probably my favorite movies when I was a kid. Brand new, sealed, everything. So I think I can get about $10 for that one. This is a Barnes & Noble exclusive, Killing Eve. It's from the BBC. I have no idea what this show is. And then, same with all these Blu-rays. Spider-Man 2, or The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Toy Story 3, and Contraband. $1. It's brand new, blank tape, 6 hours from Blockbuster. I just thought that was cool. Brand new, sealed, and I'll look that up. Maybe that has some extra comps because it's a Blockbuster one, and they just closed the last Blockbuster. And down in Bend, Oregon. I wanted to try to make a trip over there, but it is now closed. So another thrift store. So we bought a bunch of VHS tapes. 7 Shirley Temples, and they were $1 a piece. Found this movie Sounder. I think this sells for about $10. Found this old copy of The Jungle Book. This is from 1942? No, John Quan, 1942, running time. But then it says 1987. I don't know, probably 87 sounds right. I don't think it would be 42. Maybe it is. I'll have to look it up. There was a listed comp for $29 on this, no solds. So that just means what? Last 60 days there hasn't been anything sold. I just thought that was really cool. And then I picked up all these 6-hour blank Sony VHS tapes. And then this one Maxwell. But again, those are all $1, so yeah, those are always nice to like a bundle with those or the other one I just got. I also picked up these 2 video games. They were $2. So this Wii A to Zoo Adventure Elmo game, and then Grand Theft Auto for Xbox One, and then this big solitaire game. Picked up this. We've had some really good luck with vintage kitchen supplies. This is another super shooter. I actually just sold one of these for, I say like $28. This one was $3.99. Oh, that's cool. It's got a little glass case. Yeah, so okay, looks like everything is in there. And then I picked up some Blu-rays. They were also only $2. This was brand new, sealed, straight out of Compton. Great movie though. I'll probably end up just adding that to my collection. This is actually The Social Network, but it's in a cool case. I haven't ever seen that before. And that's a Blu-ray. And then, of course, Anchorman. Last thing, and I know I said I wasn't going to pick up any more printers, and I did it. I picked up another printer. But I had to. And I'll tell you why. So I picked up this Epson Photo 1400. They were asking $19.99. It has all the discs, or the disc with it. So like I said, I've had really good luck selling printers. They are a pain in the butt to ship and pack, but they are well worth the money. They usually ship out FedEx because it's cheaper. It's hard to sleep on them when there's that much of a profit in there. I appreciate you sticking with me this far. Hit that subscribe button. Also, hit the bell notification, let you know anytime I upload a video, and think about giving me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out, and I would appreciate that. You stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.